I think I'm just gonna, yeah, turn and press on. Okay, I forgot to buy that. Oh well. Well, they finished it now. Uh, think about this one. Well, money is really not much of an issue at the moment, so just build for that would only be useful for the mana. Yeah, library. Take that approach. Definitely getting to where I want. More research points active. I'll keep having them march this way. Okay, that's the spot, yes? Yes it is. Build that outpost. Gatewood. What? No, Ming Li is when you reset. Ming Li is the patron saint of resetting. Okay. Yeah, don't have to worry about populace until that goes up. I'm not even sure I can. Oh, I actually can enchantment while I'm waiting. I can enchant it. Okay. I have maxed out my gold. Well, holy crap. Well, I'm gonna lose money regardless, so I guess I may as well, I'm losing money to a rounding error, but, that's okay because I'd be losing it anyhow. That's just how it works. Just gonna have to do this, number of times. So I would be losing everything there. It's just like all of my income would be completely wasted if I didn't do this. So I might as well. Okay, that was about 9,000. I just made into 4,500 mana crystals. Works for me. All right, you patrol. You're where I want you. You meld. And I'm gonna have to go back there to see what that actually accomplished. It's a shame that doesn't actually sit there for a moment and let you see it. I've got 3 units there already. Let's send you here. Where I've only got the 1. Alright, and I am actually at a food shortage again. Finally. Took a while, but there it is. Solved. And, yeah. We're just ending turn again. More Chimera? You're a silly person. That I don't need. 7's a bit more reasonable. What's my research looking like? 620 to get Banish. 6,000 for time stop. Which I want. Just in case. Yeah, you know what? Let me speed that up. A quarter of that would be 150 and 5. 155. It's not much investment at all. Do that. Let's give it a little bit of a boost. Does anyone have any questions, by the way? I don't mind reiterating things during my downtime, as it were. +3 Sword of Wizardry. That actually looks like a useful thing, but I only crafted that to break it, amazingly enough. But now I'm pulling in so much money a turn that almost doesn't even really... Boost mana! Where your magic at? How many drinks I got going? Amazingly, at the moment, I suppose technically 3, but for all practical purposes, only the 2, because, well, I have half a cup of, some Arnold Palmer I mixed myself, actually, from, Gold Leaf and Simply Lemonade, here. And, behind me, there is a can of Arizona Arnold Palmer again, but, it's not drinkable. It's a solid frozen block. I kind of left it in the freezer, maybe a little too long. And there's also a cup of water back there, so however you want to do the math. You have me beaten on drink count? Really? Wow. You gonna make me go out and put together some, like, strawberry milk or brew some tea or something? Is that what you're gonna make me do? So, this is something I never buy myself. My stepfather actually got a care package recently with, well, most of it was fishing equipment, but it did come with one thing that, was intended for consumption, and, he doesn't eat them. And, well, I'm willing to try most any food at least once. So I actually have sunflower seeds in front of me. They're not bad, but it's an awful lot of work for very little reward, getting them out of their shells. Yeah, you actually have me, outnumbered there. Chocolate milk. Oh man. I forget whose stream it was that I was viewing when somebody went off on, how they bought chocolate milk, and the next thing that they knew, it was like everybody else in chat, including the streamer themselves, suddenly wanted chocolate milk themselves. Most of us ended up actually going and getting it. It was hilarious. So let's see now. Yeah, it's time for Stream of Life and Gaia's Blessing. Stream of Life first, because unrest is going to be the biggest issue to deal with in the new cities when they come up. Alright, looks like we are through that portion now. Oops, it buffered that on me. Let's get you over to the tower. Food shortage still. Oh, not here. I'm definitely going to be making more Pegasi, so that's gonna be a thing. Oh, if we're debating chocolate versus chocolate milk, I'm not touching that one. I do not feel I do not feel I have sufficient expertise to get involved in that. I don't need mercenary bowmen in any way, shape, or form. Library. More research, please. Onward to Sage's Guild. Stream of Life spell will get cast right here. Alright, and that will be a serious load off. Will allow me to retain my tax rate at maximum. I have 0% unrest because I have Stream of Life cast at every one of my cities. You patrol. Alright, let's get ourselves into a lair then, shall we? What was in this one again? Death Knights, right? Oh yeah, that's gonna be trivial for them. Illusions immunity, they can actually see where these guys are. Gunter actually took a small amount of damage there. Ooh! Laura took a large amount of damage there. Oh, elemental armor. And an amulet that I don't care about. Bye. Elemental armor is a strong one. Elemental armor, is that redundant with, That's essentially a high-powered version of resist elements. Yeah, it increases shields. Yeah, as well. That's not cumulative of resist elements. I don't think it's redundant. Yeah, I think I actually want to cast that on my heroes. But I'll finish the guy's blessing. You can actually all four of you can just join up with the heroes, come to think of it. Ah! Looks like I have a spare. I did create one too many. Is there any node anywhere that I've already sacked but haven't taken over yet? Not that one. Wasn't there one, like, over here? Oh, I didn't actually explore that one, that's right. Ignore that one. Alright, I guess I'll just have them tag along with someone, I guess. Where are they sitting right now? Okay. I think the next, where are my heroes right now? They're up there. So I'll have you head in this direction, that should do. There's another Pegasus. Go to the tower. I'll have you join this stack, actually. It's in food again. Alright, that's all that you can provide. I'm gonna move to this city. Get more food here. There we go. Looking good. Looking very good. Probably add another city or two to this island here. I already took the best spot, but if there's room for more, I should consider filling it in. Okay. Looks like we're just moving on for now. Yes. Here we go. Mirror looks a lot less pretty than Arcanus. It's like it goes from a dark brown to a light brown. Mirror is like Arcanus, but high def. It's like that game, actually it's the sequel, DLC quest, Live Freemium or Die. It has the unlockable, high definition pack, which turns everything brown scale. Okay. Yeah, Gunter actually... Oh, that's a... Yeah, Laura took quite the chunk that battle. I should get you two healed. So, let's go do that. I can actually do that right here. You guys are going to be slower anyhow, so let's get you moving towards that node. That's the spot, I do believe. Build that outpost. Nice. Avalon. Okay. You to the tower. Currently casting nothing. Let's make that Stream of Life. Let's do some more alchemy, just making sure I don't lose a crap ton of gold by hitting the cap and doing nothing. And pressing on. More unicorns. I'm actually kind of surprised that I haven't been seeing him cast the likes of archangels. You know, that I would expect him to have his tower loaded with that sort of thing. Alright, so that's Banish. I am shamelessly going to go for Time Stop now. Bogtrue still hasn't been in battle, but he has not been totally just sitting around. He has been training. He has leveled. Stream of Life goes here. Let's get a guy's blessing to go with that. Yep, full health. That happened nice and quick. And, oh yeah. I just had her still sitting still there, but she's good to go. Let's get her over here. She ended up with a decent movement rate after all. Switching planes and, okay, yeah, that one, let's have at least 3. Okay, you guys can just deal with this right here. Not worried about the Earth Elemental. He has been living vicariously through stories of the exploits of your active heroes. Perfectly phrased. Ooh, almost killed him in one shot, wow. I'll go ahead and give her the second shot. Let her finish what she started there. Another fame, 250 mana crystals, no big deal. But it was important that I got that so that it doesn't spawn any rampaging monsters to fight these. Just happened. Oh, whoops. Sorry, mouse. Ran out of space for you there. I already have a. Where am I going? Okay, I think I can cut off the Pegasus stream at this point. Let me that happen. Oh, I'm actually gonna have to up my. There we go. So how's the research coming? Alright, I just started that. 6,000. So let's try to get this to just to at or just over a nice round number. 300 might actually be a good idea. I might even be able to set it a little under 300 because it's still going to take 20 turns, and I've got cities that are producing buildings that will generate more research points. So that should actually work if I leave it there. Just enough mana to pay the bills, essentially, and the rest can continue going into skill. I'm fine with that. So that should be, yeah, well, it's set to 21 turns right now, but I'll have that gap covered soon enough. Actually, you haven't grown that size yet. What are you up to? Sage's Guild in 2 turns? Okay, and that's 3 research points right there. Okay. Yeah, this will be fine. And definitely start buying some buildings, even on the first turn. I have an insane quantity of money. Okay. Give ourselves a hamlet. Oh! Ouch! Ugh. Yeah, you can go here. It was like 250 gold pieces. That was all. It wasn't much. What was really important was that it didn't have the opportunity to generate any rampaging units to go after my new cities here. It was important for me to tame this oddly... I suppose Australia doesn't have that much of a dip in it, but it does kind of look like... And it's in the northern hemisphere, but this is Mirror we're talking about. It does remind me of Australia for whatever reason. There's the map, yeah. There's a nice chunk of land up there. There's still a chance there might be something at the bottom. I mean... Yeah, there's still quite a lot of space down here, so, might still be something. You guys should be heading near here, but not actually in it yet. Yeah, you patrol. You can go to the tower and here... Nice. Okay, switching planes. Alright, so you would want to go this way. Oh, hello. Someone's actually in the area. Giant backwards New Zealand. This one actually looks like a small South America right here. Or a seahorse, for that matter. Come to think of it, it's almost a dead ringer for a seahorse. It's got the eye, it's got the... Well, its tail doesn't curl enough, but... Anyhow. What is it that I feel like I'm missing something again. I remembered elemental armor, but this is the more important thing to do. Alright, I've got... I haven't told you to build anything yet. Builder's Hall first, please, and I will just straight up buy that for you. You already have Stream of Life, and Gaia's Blessing is on the way. A couple more alchemies, just for safety's sake. Some people, when, you know, they have a sizable amount of experience with this game and watch me play, especially in the early game, they're like, how can you not take alchemy? It's the best pick. It's like, because I cannot possibly fit that in with my strategy, and besides, once I get to the late game, it's massive overkill. I don't need it. I've got nothing else better to do with all of these resources. That's more than a little unfortunate right there. Yeah, I ain't winning this one. I'm just going to have to recreate the Guardian Spirit later on, because this is not gonna work. I'll tell him to flee. He actually successfully got out of battle. Okay, Sage's Guild here. Straight on to University. I will go ahead and do that, actually. Builder's Hall here. I had enough research points to get over 300 from what I just did there, so let's get city growth things going here. Starting with a granary, which I will straight up buy for you. Here, have Gaia's Blessing. That's from dark brown to not quite so dark brown. How empowering. I don't even know. You wait there. So I'll just say done. Have I still not turned you off of Pegasi? Damn it. I keep meaning to do that, like, every turn. Set you to trade goods. More gold I don't need, right? Hold on a minute. You know what? If I'm going to be going after some of Sisra's cities soon, I actually want that army of Pegasi to continue. You know what? I've changed my mind. You go ahead and you keep cranking out Pegasi. Pegasi for days. Probably have... Oh, there's no tower on the islands with them, is there? Otherwise I'd be cranking out some stag beetles. Oh, you didn't miss them too much, Jezendar. Master of Magic, chocolate milk percent. I'm fine with my mixture of black tea and lemonade. Named after a golfer. Okay, I don't need Stream of Life or Gaia's Blessing. I've got both of them with that. Oh, you can... Yeah, you have a Builder's Hall. It's on the house. Yeah, let's head this way. Honey toast. I can't do anything without my honey bun. I need my honey bun. Wait up, Ryan. I have to go back to the store and buy another honey bun. Let's see. Yeah, elemental armor needs to happen. That's what needs to happen. Being extra safe and secure here. I'll give it to Gunter first. Get another running for Alora, and then one for Eerie. I do still have a surplus there, okay. This should be fine then. I have to move my summoning circles. I almost flubbed that. Got to move my summoning circle soon. I wish to wash my Irish wristwatch. Irish wristwatch, that's a tough one to say 5 times fast, or indeed even once, slowly. Okay, university in place. Mechanicians Guild, that'll make the rest of these things easier to build. You can take your time on that. Granary in place. Okay, let's see, in order to get a farmer's market, I need a marketplace, and that comes from a smithy. So that's next. I will pay for that one for you as well. Okay, there's your Builder's Hall. That gets you a granary, which I will buy. Next, elemental armor goes to Alora. Okay, that's looking good. Wait, please. You join them. Keep waiting. Looks like you're the last stack. Okay. One more elemental armor. I'll say done for you guys. Still want to send them to Mirror. I'll just have them gather up in here for now. I have been practicing that one, Arcus. I have very much been practicing that one. Ooh. That does sound good, Courtier. That actually sounds very good. Alright, one more turn to get that elemental armor. More Chimera. Sisra is certainly amusing himself with his cute little creatures there. Alleycat 1969! Good to see you here. Yes, yes, I have an awful lot of gold right now. I have almost more than I know what to do with. Almost. Smithy, I got that so I can get a marketplace. I'm only getting that so I can get a farmer's market. Okay, so there's your granary. So you get the smithy. Buy that. And there's my last elemental armor. That is going to Eerie. With that, I'm ready to go on the offensive again. But first, yes, 23k gold. Well, you can't see it, with units able to move, but, yeah, I, have Stream of Life cast at each and every one of my settlements. So I have no penalty whatsoever to have my tax maximized. I suffered 0 unrest, and that's the only drawback. So there was no reason not to do that. I'm getting, I want to say, about 1,300 gold a turn. And, yeah, I've just been burning it in alchemy for the most part, because the cap is 30,000. Beyond that, it's just completely wasted. Sisera has been at or near the caps for quite some time now himself, so, yeah, what are you gonna do? That's what happens when you play on Impossible. It's pretty much, par for the course, and you have to be able to keep up. Okay, here we go. Can you imagine an imaginary menagerie manager managing an imaginary menagerie? That one tries to trick you up mentally. It's not so much the tongue, but I like that. That's a good sentence there. I like that one. That's a good one. Yeah, we had something of a tongue twister day on here. I think it was last week. It was curious. People kept trying to stump me. I made a comment that I often stumble over my words, and then people just started putting tongue twisters in chat. It was a thing. Alright. We should be able to handle whatever the heck is in here with what I've brought. Phantom Beast. Done deal. Done freaking deal. This is actually going to be easy. The arrows are going to be trivial for... Why are you not invisible? What? You mean to tell me that invisibility... Well, that was a bug that I either didn't know about or have forgotten. Apparently, invisibility on an artifact doesn't work. That's bad. I have elemental armor and magic immunity, so I'm not too concerned, but still, that's unpleasant. Yeah, the illusions do have illusion immunity. Well, actually, no. They have illusion. Illusion immunity is actually on very, very few units. Skydrake is one of them. Mind you, they don't have much defense in the first place. As a matter of fact, the only reason this Phantom Beast has any armor whatsoever is that it's in a sorcery node. Same thing for the Phantom Warriors. Being creatures of sorcery, they get a boost while they're here. Actually, I think the Skydrake gets the same benefit. Yeah, he does. Melee, armor, and resist are boosted as well. Well, the Skydrake has Illusion's immunity, so his armor will actually work against them. He can totally just fly out there to try to do something. Gunter, he would have to kill something in one shot, basically. Otherwise, the return damage could really ruin his day. Especially against those Phantom Beasts. But I also don't really need him in this battle. A Laura can get up nice, close, and personal, not adjacent, one space away, and use her arrows, and that's just gonna totally wreck these guys. It's like, not even a thing. How far can you move? 2 spaces? 1, 2? Alright, so let me actually put Eerie Sig here. It didn't kill him outright. It did leave, it was a big chunk though. Have these guys advance 2 spaces and then shoot. Yeah, these sorts of phantom targets tend to fall very, very quickly to physical projectiles. Bows just eat them for breakfast. And, they are actually acting as if they cannot see Eerie, or at least if they can't reach her. She does have flight. That might explain it. I don't know if she's actually visible or not. I don't know if it's just the graphic not properly showing up, or if invisibility straight up isn't working. Huh. At any rate, it's not going to matter for now. Alright, so those are gone. I still don't want to get Gunter involved. I don't mind the Sky Drake showing his might, though. 2 more spaces, and then fire again? Trying to minimize the 2-hit penalties. They do have limited ammo, so you want to take the time. Should be trivial. How much movement is... Oh, just the 1? Okay, so you're done for the turn. Laura can advance a spot. Get rid of one of those. Eerie can get rid of one of these. Well, it's still a good chunk at least. Closer. Oops. There we go. I'll give Gunter something to do. Yeah, figured his thrown weapons would be enough for those guys. 60 gold, a Great Worm spell! And a cloak. Wow, okay. Cloak of Armor, +2 defense, +2 movement, +3 resistance, -3 spell save. Not interested. Goodbye. Great Worm. Game is just giving me summon after summon. The most interesting thing about Great Worms is their merging ability. For all intents and purposes, they teleport. They can just warp to any other spot on the map as their movement in battle, and it's strong stuff. Yeah, you can just hang out in the city for now, I think. Whatever it is that you're trying to do, you can. Yeah, 1,302 gold a turn. My magic power base is 424. Over 300 research points a turn, so that should cover the deficit I had before. 16 turns to time stop, which I can totally break. Alright, not casting anything right now. I keep telling myself I should squeeze in another casting of awareness, and I think I'm going to be doing that now. Now is a very good time to squeeze that in, so let's do that. I should probably make actual equipment for Bogtrue and have him tag along with the other heroes. It seems that the invisibility item power is basically overland only, and that may or may not be a bug. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, because yeah, she does appear as invisible here. Interesting. Will the game allow me to cast invisibility on her? I haven't actually spent anything on that yet, so let me try. Let me see if it lets me do this. So she can retain overland invisibility. Yeah, now she has an invisibility enchantment. Huh. Well, that certainly makes putting invisibility on an item decidedly less useful. Next time I'll have to remember that, put something else in the slot. Okay, you. Perfect. You can go there. We did successfully claim that node, and nobody took any damage. Yeah, things might get a little uglier going for this one, where I know there's at least one Skydrake present, because, yeah. Yes, 4 heroes is definitely better than 3, there's no doubt about that. And what I have here is a stack of 8 units, there is room for one more. And, although he won't be of much use in a sorcery node, well, actually, with the thrown weapons, might not be a bad choice to send against a Skydrake if somebody had to try. Alright, so let's get going on awareness again. And after that, I probably am going to make equipment for Bogtrue. The fact that he has... What am I looking for? Their armies. Yeah, the fact that he has that Blade Master ability, yeah, I mean, look at that. Plus 5 to hit stacked up. I'll be able to boost that. His thrown weapons will never miss. He will deal that much damage. Minus whatever the opponent has for armor. Whatever they happen to roll. Yeah, his 2 hit rolls will not fail. So, once I get him a nice axe, he's actually going to be quite useful. Be willing to invest him, as it were. Invest in him. You guys don't need to stick around there, although I don't think you can move anymore either. I'll just tell you to wait. Alright, next turn. I'm really surprised that he's casting tiny things like unicorns and chimera. It's freaking sprites. Why is he casting sprites? He's got enough life books, so I expect him to be casting angels or archangels by now. Marketplace. That was so we could get a farmer's market going. There we go. We're a couple turns behind. Marketplace for you. Alright, you guys. Next target. Down here. Go for it. Take your time. I'll just have you retreat to that city for them. I'll probably do that with the rest of you guys when I get the chance. Yeah, this city will be my waypoint, as it were. I'm still concerned more about Mirror than I am Arcanus. Mirror is a lot more valuable, generally speaking. Ultimately, I'm going to want to claim all of Mirror and most of Arcanus. I am going to want Sisera to remain on Arcanus. I don't want to eliminate him from the game directly. I want to cast the Spell of Mastery. I am playing for points. It does evidently prevent ranged attacks against her, but would allow melee and spell attacks to target her. Well, I've put an invisibility enchantment on her, so I won't have to worry about that nuance unless and until it happens to get disenchanted. Being on the safe side, I've certainly got the resources. Oh dear. Okay, farmer's market in place. Now things can really start growing here. Sawmill, mainly to get the Foresters Guild out for even better food base and more production on its own. Marketplace. Let's get that farmer's market going. And I have completed casting awareness. Okay, I have just received an update on every city on both planes. That's everything Sisera has. No real surprise there. That is everything Sisera has here. It looks like he has gotten no new cities whatsoever recently. Apart from expanding out among those. Alright, so there are no surprises. I could keep that active, but I don't want to have to pay maintenance on it. It's not worth it, so I'll just cancel that. Alright. Mountain up. I don't even know how it is that people came up with that, but to that city. Just gathering my forces together. I know you just got there. Well, I want you to head back. I'm sorry. 10, was it? Math is easy on that, so that's another 15 power. Alright, so you've advanced to there. Okay. Yeah. I think it's time to get Bogtrue up to snuff, as it were. He has waited long enough. Phantasmal. I can't possibly resist. And magic immunity, of course. Spell skill is useless to him, so attack and to hit. Wow, that's going to be good stuff right there. Okay. Take a few turns. Okay. It's like an actual brand name. I do know that the voice being imitated is the power-up voice from Altered Beast. Mountain up. But that whole doot, yeah. I don't know who comes up. I don't know how. I actually know the who. I don't know how he comes up with these, I should say. More prosperity. Because Sisra absolutely positively does not want to spend any more turns not at the gold cap, apparently. Sawmill. Okay, that allows for a Forester's Guild for even more production boost and some extra food. Definitely trying to keep my units as workers rather than farmers. And I still have more gold than I know what to do with. I will go ahead and buy that. You do not need to be a farmer. Any way, shape, or form. This city... what am I missing? Why can I not build a farmer's market here? Oh, I already have one, that's wise. What was I thinking? I feel like something's missing. Forester's Guild, I require the sawmill. Okay. Sorry, I just had a brain fart there. Alright, back in track here. Back on track, back in action. Mixing my metaphors again. Patrol, please, thank you. The next plane. Yeah. I don't think I can set a rally point in this game, unfortunately. We built this city on wood and sheep. Frickin' Catan. Okay. Forester's Guild. Miners Guild, Shrine... Yeah, I think I want to go straight to the Miners Guild here, actually. Just get better production going. That'll be expensive, but I can afford it. After that, you guys can sort of fend for yourselves. You'll have lots of production. Massive boost. Probably set you to housing, gain a unit of population each turn for a while. 8 units sitting in there. Start putting some in the other city. I'm gonna need to... Is that tower? Oh, alright. I think what's going to happen here is that I'm going to be creating a settler, giving it water walking, getting it across here. Rally points are one of the best inventions in strategy games since graphics. Yeah, they kind of help. They kind of help when you're dealing with something at this scale. And I have the world size set to small, by the way, because I didn't want this game to take frickin' forever. That and in a lot of ways, in a lot of these sorts of strategy games, the map size is almost a greater influence on the difficulty of the game when you're up against the AI than the actual difficulty setting is. You're usually almost always better off on a small world. But it's actually been my objective to get 100% without having a larger map, and I think that might actually be factored into how your score equates to a percentage anyway, but I'm not sure. I know that the difficulty level definitely is. Yes, this scene is taking frickin' forever. I say that all the time. But the cockroaches are out of business. Absolutely not. Never. Never the Grand Vizier. Okay. Onward. Miners Guild. Okay. You're losing money per turn, but whatever. That'll be solved soon enough anyhow. Not that it even needs to be. Mechanicians Guild actually requires a university, so time to get those research buildings going. But I am not going to rush by those. Miners Guild, here you go. Alright, so they're full up. Let's start populating this one. Yeah, now looks like a good time for me to actually consider this. How many cities am I building over here? Where am I putting them? This desert is actually not a problem because Gaia's Blessing is going to turn those into grasslands over time. So the desert is totally not an issue. For that matter, neither is the volcano. That'll actually become a mountain as well. This tundra would actually be an issue. Swamp isn't the best, but yeah, this is actually pretty decent. If I could get 3 cities on here, that would be great. I would definitely want one to take advantage of these, one to take advantage of this, and then another to take advantage of that. Looks like 3 would suffice, I guess. Is it going to end up being stuffed up here against the edge? The maximum population amount isn't really going to be accurate because of the way the deserts are going to flip. All the same, yeah, if I put it there, you're going to conflict with one I would build down here. You would come out to there. I think it's actually going to end up being here, adjacent to the center lake. You know what? It's probably going to end up being higher up, more like here, I think. So that there's less chance of an overlap with me putting one over there. Alright, I definitely want to get some settlers over there. I think it's about time that I got them worked on. So, with that in mind, this gun city here, let's get more settlers coming out of it. And I think I'm just going to have these Pegasi sort of cover for them and travel with them. It's been about an hour. Let me save just as a precaution. I was actually getting a little worried that there might be rain or even a thunderstorm going on here. I reserve the right to cancel my stream for the night if there is a thunderstorm going on. I have had very, very bad things happen to computers during thunderstorms. Very bad things. Yeah, one of those hard drive deaths I can actually directly ascribe to a thunderstorm. Yeah, it's if I discover that there's a thunderstorm outside during one of my streams, I will be terminating it promptly. Saving things off, and you're just gonna have to. No, it wasn't magic smoke that escaped. No, but the hard drive did lose power at a very, very bad time and wasn't able to park its needle. I got a nasty, nasty gouge on that drive. And my attempts to recover it ended up going very much to the wayside when the drive I was recovering things to ended up dying. Just a straight up mechanical failure in that case. Yeah, I ended up losing quite a lot of digital history, so to speak. In that, it's almost one of the impetuses. Impetum? I don't know what the plural of impetus is. One of the reasons I wanted to stream certain games, actually, was so that I would have a more permanent record of high score accomplishments and the like. Yeah, it's reaching the point where I should seriously consider a backup power supply there, but money is something I don't have at the moment, like at all. Very, very little. I'm hoping, actually, the next thing I want to get from my computer here is a capture card. That would just open up so many more options for streaming. It would just be, it'd be amazing. Alright, next turn. Pressing on. I haven't gone after Cicera yet, but I'm getting to where my odds won't be getting much better. So I will go ahead and give that a try before for the end of the hour here. Alright, from here you can simply build things yourself. Axe of Magic Immunity. There you go. Yes, Phantasmal ignores armor and illusion attacks. Magic Immunity built into his weapon. Okay, and yeah, it's given that it's an axe, that will boost his thrown attack as well. Great stuff. Alright, he needs armor and a miscellaneous item. So another artifact. Let's get the plate mail going. Defense, movement, resistance, and that's a cheap spell I can know that they sort of all are. Kind of makes sense to put Guardian Wind on armor, so let's do that one. Okay, I'm gonna have you wait there for now, actually. Alright, you head out that way. Head this way. Alright, you can patrol in there, too. Alright, what have we got in here? How many Skydrakes is the question? Just the one. Glad for that. That's a lot of air elementals, though. That's quite a lot of air elementals. Impetuses, you looked it up? I appreciate that. No, basically just whatever ends up covering my needs. It's mostly retro consoles that I would be wanting to stream from, so whatever gives me the best result, whatever does most of the you know, the encoding whatever itself, so as to minimize the CPU stress. So emulators are a major drain when you're only streaming with one computer. Okay, number one issue is that Skydrake. That has to go, because whatever he attacks pretty much dies. Even my super amazing heroes. That, and he's the one packing Illusion's immunity. The air elementals won't be able to see my invisible units once the Skydrake is gone. So, first things first, Alora, shoot this guy. Yes! Down in 1. That's what I wanted to see. Great. Alright, the Pegasi... Alright, can't target invisible units at range at all, can you? So the Pegasi actually really can't do much of anything. As a matter of fact, I'm not even going to tell him to try to do something. Skydrake, on the other hand, totally munch on one of those guys. Eerie can shoot one of them. What? Why did she try to use melee? No, 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 no. Shoot! Oh, because you can't. Right, silly me. So you can try to cast healing. The node might cancel it. Yeah. I'll try to cast it myself. No, didn't work. And that leaves Gunter, who can just, That's Laura, right? Yeah. Let's get him here. There we go. 0.5, we say we're done. Now they're heading for the units they can see, and that's the Pegasi. Alright, so Eerie's gonna just back away a bit here. And try to heal herself. Success. Okay. There we go. Back up to full. Excellent. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna do with you right now. You can just eat those air elementals. That amazing lightning breath of yours. At this point, Alora can probably handle something at melee range, but Gunter is just so much better at it with his thrown weapon. I'd rather leave him to do that. Alright, Pegasi, just get the heck out of the way. Oops, that's Alora. That's fine, she can get out of the way too. Here we are. Ugh. And we done. To fame, another sorcery spell book. Yes. Wow. So they have added Wind Walking, Aura of Majesty, and Creature Binding. Yeah, I don't think that was there before. Alright, more spells to research coming in there. Of course, you know, the power base goes up and all that. I want to check my mirror now. 102 fame. That's 7 sorcery books I'm up to now. A total of 12 books on my shelf. 7 sorcery books, I think, is enough to put haste in an artifact. Yeah, that's why it's important. Yes, Courtier. That's why it's important to have a variety of units. Even if they're all heroes, it's important to have a variety of heroes. Between Gunter, Alora, and Eerie, I should have anything covered. One of the three should be able, at least one of the three, should be able to deal with anything that comes my way. Literally anything. It's just a matter of, you know, having them cover for each other, having them, you know, be properly protected and whatnot. I've given them the best spell protection that I can. In battle, I can try to fight against whatever Cicera might throw. But yeah, that's basically what it comes down to. Yeah, haste is normally an in-battle spell, but you can enchant it into equipment. Actually, I just started this artifact. I haven't invested any, No, I will let it come as it was produced. Yeah, Skydrakes, yeah, Skydrakes practically count as a hero themselves. They're built in, and they are actually a key element of the team here, because I do not have the True Sight spell. I'm actually hoping to find a life book, or otherwise get the True Sight spell, which will allow me to give immunity to illusions to my heroes. Because I don't have that yet, but I do have Skydrake of all things. I got that awfully early. Yeah, the Skydrake is essentially filling that role. It's filling that gap. That is you only need one illusions immune unit present in a battle in order to be able to see the invisible units the opponents have. That's how I was able to know where those air elementals were. If I did not have that Skydrake with me, I would have simply seen a Skydrake in that battle, and then nothing else until the air elementals started attacking my Pegasi. I would have had to just try to track them down, get next to them, and attack them, and it would not have been a pretty thing. So I was very glad to actually have the Skydrake there. And then, yeah, when you're up against units that have illusion attack, your armor rating is 0 against them unless you have illusions immunity, in which case you do get to make your defense rolls against that, and that's a very, very big difference. Yeah, it's like I have certain things mentally in my head, certain vulnerabilities that my units might have. It's like I know what can kill them, and what I'm trying to do is eliminate as many of those means of losing them as is possible. And the Skydrake, being illusions immune, fills the gap that I can't fill any other way right now in my team. But yeah, someone with a thrown weapon who can do a sizable amount of melee damage without taking damage in return if they kill something outright. Someone with a physical ranged attack and someone with a magic ranged attack. Between those three, I should be in very good shape, but it doesn't hurt to have an extra. I'll gladly bring Bogtrue along and add Bogtrue to what I have here, and I think I may just be able to bounce Sisra out of his tower. And if I succeed in that, things will, from that point on, get a heck of a lot easier. I have not checked in on my research in quite some time. 2,915, 10 turns. Can I get this, say, like, down to 292? That'll work. Actually, that should work, because I'm building research buildings. Okay, so you guys wait. I do need to get another Guardian Spirit going to actually claim that node. But first, I would want to move my summoning circle to this plane. Actually, have a closer. What are you casting? Oh, just a stone skin. Okay. Alright, next turn then. So far, I really don't want to jinx myself, but so far tonight, things have actually been going very well. Oh, Eerie did get a level out of that. I'm not complaining. Okay, I don't see the need to really hang out here, although these two Pegasi are injured and I would like to get them healed up, so let's send them up this way. You guys... I already know of the location of some nodes I haven't raided, and I think I'd rather head for them. So let's do this, and they'll be cutting across some of the black in between as they're doing so. Yeah, you patrol. You switch planes. I'm gonna have to start leaving units outside a city because I run out of space inside there. Okay, so there's 2 more settlers, and I'm pretty sure I wanted a third. As a matter of fact, I'm getting to where I'm seriously considering putting a 4th. Say like, actually, yeah, that would mesh nicely if I put one down there. It won't be a very big city, but still something. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and so I've got 2 out so far. Yeah, I'll build 2 more. Build 2 more and get more cities going. Yeah, sometimes this game does get slow for a little while, but tonight it actually hasn't been that bad. I've had quite a few things to do. Yes, I wanted 3 to go that way, that's correct. You hang out outside the city. Mainly because I want, space for those 2 that are coming up to get healed, to actually sit in there and do so. It'll only take 1 turn since I've got Stream of Life there. Okay. What is my skill up to now? 211. Effective 254 with who I've got present. Okay. 2 turns for that library. 3 turns for that one. Anything? It worries me when the AI takes a long time for its turns. Plate mail of Guardian Wind. Here you go, Bogtrue. Enjoy. You're looking sturdy now. Quite sturdy. Well, let's fill that miscellaneous slot of yours. But first, before I forget, okay, you are going to go down to this corner. And now you are going to go back to cranking out the Pegasi, and they are going to stay on Arcanus for the time being. They're going to defend that settler. Head out to the to my new city spot. And I could use some extra units here. I just have that 1 priest in there right now. That still has water walking on that I'm still paying for. I should probably disenchant that, but I'll leave it on just in case. Yes, what was it? I'm glad I'm playing well. I wish my, wish I were retaining my focus a little better, though. Yes. Summoning Circle is, next part of this. That is going to go here. There we go. Summoning directly to Mirror now. And with that having been done, if I now cast Guardian Spirit, that is where it comes out. And let's get you down to that node I just sacked. Okay. So with that having been done, now we can give Bogtrue that last item. He strikes me as the Gauntlet type. Alright, definitely Flight. He already has Guardian Wind, Magic Immunity, not Invisibility, apparently. Just straight up attack defense. To hit. Yeah, that's what it's gonna be. Okay. My gold total is nearing its cap again. Let's do a little more alchemy. Fix that. I'll do a little more alchemy, actually. There we go. And, I'll let you finish that library on your own. And then I'll, probably just straight up buy the Sages Guild. Okay, next turn, please. Pressing onward. Living Sword. I am not impressed. I reject. Set of 3 Knoll Halberdiers units. No thank you. It's a library, okay. Next up, Sages Guild. I will buy that, actually. And overabundance of funds. You head here for now. Okay. Finally starting to run low on food again. Let's fix that here. There we go. Right, pressing on. Yeah. Is the research coming? Right, let me check again next turn. 5 turns to go. Recheck the math at that point. See if I need to increase or decrease how many research points I'm getting a turn. So you don't get any extra reward for overexpenditure in that department. University. No rush on that one. And actually, I don't think there's going to be any rush on that Sages Guild either. Okay, you can head down here. Shame that elves can't buy roads. I mean, if engineers came up as an option, I suppose I would hire those as mercenaries. Actually, technically speaking, I can build engineers. I do have Clacons. As a matter of fact, I probably should have done that some time ago, come to think of it. Little reason not to. Do I have an enchant road spell, by any chance? I don't think I do. Oh, actually I do, wow. Huh. Should probably enchant that, come to think of it. Yeah, it occurs to me that I should probably, and I should have done this some time ago, just made an engineer unit, just given it like water walking or something, sent it back to my capital area here and build roads between those cities. Huh, there's a partial road here that isn't finished. Can you build engineers? I don't think you can, but I also don't think you benefit from it, even if you do, because the nomads sort of automatically get a trade bonus, as it were, their road bonus, regardless. Yeah, it's not that I'm in need of a massive amount of gold at this point, but it's still something that I could do. A couple more alchemies here. Let's get that food shortage covered. And let me, yeah, I can't think of a reason not to. So let's just go ahead and do that. Engineers, please. Just the one should suffice, although I suppose, yeah, multiples will stack. Should probably make like 2 or 3. That's 2 will probably do. Yeah, there's often a lot to do. I mean, it was tedious getting Stream of Life and Gaia's Blessing cast on all of my cities, but as you can see, easily worth it. Yeah, you just go ahead and wait for the next one to come. Alright, units starting to get to where I need them to be. Let's take a short while. Where are those nomad cities? Here they are. Okay. What are you doing, Sisera? Okay. Mechanicians Guild. Lots of production here now. Bank? Why not, right? Gauntlet of Flight. There you go, Bogtrue. Give you some enchantments and really get you over the top. But a couple other little things I want to castrate. Unit spells. Water walking. Needs to go on both of these engineers. Alright, so you two, you're here to build a road. So, yeah, that tile. Because I can't think of a reason not to. Where is it? It's one of those special spells, right? Yeah, Enchant Road. So cover the... Well, that was weird. Yeah, 5x5 area. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, didn't quite catch that piece over there, but I'm not sure how much I even care about that. Although it will, yeah, from here they'll be able to get to where they need to go a lot faster. Alright, switch to this plane. Let's get you, say, in this tile. Ooh, one of them has actually reached full health already. That one still needs a turn, though. So I'll say you're done. You and, say, 4 others head to this tile. Alright, they have arrived. We've arrived at the Master Ghost. Great Worm, easy peasy. Ooh! Some stone giants with them. They didn't target the Skydrake with those rocks. They went for the Pegasi instead. Their loss. Okay, so first things first, Eerie. Only moves 6 spaces. Just as long as she's not adjacent, she should be fine. Actually, part of me wants to shoot at a stone giant first instead, but those great worms worry me quite a lot. Gunter I want to have circle around and deal with the stone giants first. Okay, Laura can go here. That was a good chunk out of one of them. Yeah, I think that... You know what I need to do here? I should actually cast invisibility on the Skydrake outside of battle, if you think of it. There, I don't want him getting pelted with rocks this battle. So let's have him... Yeah, you're probably dead. Let's just have you, retreat as much as possible. They only have the 2 shots, right? Yeah. They survived! Figure just increase the distance as much as possible. There is a to-hit penalty based on range. Alright. She got that one finished off. She got that one almost finished off. I'm okay with that. It's ideal for Gunter to deal with. Oh. Whoopsie. That's a potential problem. I do have a way of dealing with that, but it's not the prettiest of means. Sorry about this, Gunter. It's not like you have any experience to gain anyway. Word of Recall. Oh, we're in a nature node. That's right. Ah, Serpentizer! Good to see you here. Glad you could catch at least some of this anyway. Yeah, the Skydrake's just gonna say done. Well, you can get closer again, but... Oh, phew! That's right, he flies. They can't attack him. Silly me. Gunter actually took a point of damage there. Still no big deal. I'll have him wait before he moves again. Him too. And these two get rid of... almost. Don't expect that to finish him off. Well, it did some damage at least. Graw! Whoa! My word! That didn't go well. Ouch! Well, his thrown weapon wasn't enough to finish it off. Let me see if I can... Nope. I tried. Okay, Alora, Hawk, Eerie... Butts. I don't know. You know what? I'm just gonna let the ranged units handle this. Try healing again. Nope. Because, yeah. Nice and safe. To fame. Look at all of that! 360 gold, 110 mana crystals, suppress magic, an axe, a wand, and a bow. Yikes! Night Chopper. This one attack, life draining. Wand of Infinite Magic. Somehow I'm not impressed. Elvish Longbow. Flaming's something I can't put on that. It's actually more attack than I can put on a bow, but still doesn't compare to what I can make, so Suppress Magic is a fun one. Yeah. Suppress Magic is dangerous, however, because the Suppress Magic can actually cause the Spell of Return to be countered. And that's a bad thing, actually. You'd think that would help in certain ways. In some ways it does, but generally speaking, it's a very odd state for the game to be in. I don't like it being there. But otherwise, it's great stuff. So if I were to bounce Sisera, I would actually want to shut that off myself. It's a very expensive thing to cast. I'm probably not going to bother with it, but it is good stuff. Yeah. Basically, it's a chance to dispel anything that would be cast overland right off the bat. 500 strength dispel, which I think for me is actually tripled. With my retorts as they are. Oh. Okay. Yeah, you can head down this way still. Food shortage, easy to deal with. Yeah, this is getting to one of those points where my turns are getting longer. So am I ready to give Bogtrue his enchantments, or was there something else I needed to squeeze in? No, I think I'm ready to enchant Bogtrue. Look at all these unit spells. 3 full pages of them. So where is Bogtrue anyhow? I'm not even sure where I left him. Oh, he's actually in my capital. Magic immunity, flight, and guardian wind are built in. Okay. Those are all sorcery spells. Let me finish his sorcery spell allotment. That would mean spell lock and invisibility. Invisibility first. Mono-wise, looking good. We're starting to look like Sisera here. Not quite there, but we're getting close. Right, yeah. The expansion is a slower thing. It tends to be riskier too. Let me check on the research again. Okay. That is not a multiple of 3. It's definitely less than 300 a turn. That's probably what I'm investing, right? Yeah, exactly 300 as a matter of fact. That looks like it might be right. Nope. I'll make it take 4 turns. Yeah, I'm just gonna let the game do the arithmetic on this one. Is that sufficient? Yes, it is. Okay, so we'll leave it there. Skill up to 213. Alright. Still got about 20 minutes. And I still have a all but promised attack to attempt before I call it. Serena has leveled! Nice. I'll increase my effective skill more too. Here you go, Bogtrue. You are now invisible. Have a spell lock while you're at it. Right, Pegasus heads down to here. Alright, for now, I'll tell you done. You shift planes and head to this tile. You can head to that tile and then wait. I need... yeah, I just started that, so no loss switching. Guardian Spirit, please. Have a new node. Take over. Here we go. And I'm anticipating taking that Chaos node as well, so, let me just go ahead and start work on another one right now. Okay. Head on up. Oh, whoops. I didn't need more. What could you possibly build in a city? Huh. Weird. Alright, okay, whatever. I made you, may as well do something with you. Back to trade goods, I'm guessing. Yeah, population is topped out there. Food shortage to be resolved via nomad farming. There we go. I like the music, but after 4 hours of continuous play, or close to it, it does start to get a little old. Alright, you head that way. Okay, it's time for me to get some of these settlers across the water. Yeah, that didn't take long. The patrol. Spell being cast, currently nothing. Alright, I think what I want to do is get water walking going first. Bogtrue can keep waiting a little bit longer. Water walking goes on the settlers. Gather as much of this group together as I can. Actually, a little reason not to squeeze one in here. Won't be much to start with, but it will get better. X for 10 hours videos, yeah, those are a thing. Those are definitely a thing. Yeah, so I guess I actually do want another settler unit after all. That's a pretty much trivial thing to make happen there. Can head down here, travel with the next group. Still need more food. Let's play a game, Trumpy. Like hell, more food. Not casting anything right now, that needs to change. Do I need more water walking? I do. I am using DOSBox, yes, and I have my cycles set to 25,000 for this. That seems to be the best balance between, you know, game not lagging and OBS not lagging. Yeah, I pretty much determined that experimentally. Your mileage may vary, but that's what works for me. 25,000 seems to work really well. Yeah, I change the cycles on DOSBox all the time, pretty much game by game. I think the game, well, Master of Magic has become the #1 game I play on DOSBox now, but yeah, I have DOSBox actually default to only 9500 when I fire it up, and I usually end up increasing it for other games, because the game I often spend the most time playing is Pinball Fantasies, actually, and that will crash if I have it set to anything higher than, if I have it set to 5 digits, then yeah, it won't work. So 9500 seems to work well for that. But to yeah, it's I don't mind sharing details like that at all. That's good knowledge that hard to figure out on your own. Yeah, I do have one sitting there ready to go across. Okay, water walking goes on those settlers. And I'm just gonna go ahead and get these further ones going. Just so that they can get across to that other continent without me really having to worry too much about it. And then I can, gonna have to wait for that to finish. Yep, Bogtrue, back up to par. He still needs Spell Lock. That was the one I interrupted. Nice research done. Time stop. Okay. Now, notably, if I actually do cast Time Stop, research ceases while that's active. Now, I can still cast it and still meet my score goal, but, yeah, if I do cast Time Stop, yeah, my research ceases while it's active, and I'm still losing points per turn as the clock goes on. Mind you, the last game I got over 100% in, I did cast Time Stop. I did actually have that active for a bit. So it's kind of a it's a tough thing. Given Sisera's current massive mana boost, mana base, his stockpile, I mean to say, I'm not actually sure that Time Stop is going to affect him all that much, in all honesty. It'll keep him from getting more mana, but he won't be spending it on anything outside of battle anyhow. It's not going to make a difference. If he were actively sending hordes of enemies at me, threatening to take my cities, that would be a different thing. And having that active while you are trying to actively fight a land war in someone's territory, that's actually a big thing. It might even be more useful to have that cast and active while he's off the map, to temporarily keep him off the map, keep him from finishing the Spell of Return, and give me the opportunity to go after some more of his cities, fight some of his stacks that are lying around, while he's incapable of casting magic and for all intents and purposes has stasis on all of his stacks, that he won't be able to simply order them to move. So I'm probably going to want to sack his tower first and then cast Time Stop if I'm going to be doing that at all. Well, I can cast Aura of Majesty is up there. I'm not sure how much I care about that. 740 is, well, 750 is 250 times 3. That certainly makes math easy. Van's Shield, not impressed. Hammer Hands, still nice, still not interested. Thank you for the offer, though. That water walking goes here. And we will now spell lock, yes, on Bogchu, who is still in my capital. With that there, that should be all the sorcery spells on him now, effectively. All the effects that they can generate. Yes, okay. I'll do nature next. Giant strength. Stone skin. And elemental armor will take a turn. I am losing mana per turn again. Although I'm not sure how much I should really care about that. As a matter of fact, that too is covering, they're out here somewhere, yeah, these two guardian spirits. That'll be, yeah, not too... I think I'm fine in that department. I am not concerned. This should be only just over 250. Actually, 247 is probably enough. I needed 740, right? Yeah, there we go. Leave it there. That'll still be enough to get that in 3 turns. Yeah, research is definitely... It's getting to the point where research is something I'm going to want to actively spend more time and resources on. Cost of the Spell of Mastery is definitely going down. As these other things I research get, yeah, tacked onto that. So, and I do get points at the end for every spell I know. So, that's all going to add up. Okay, I do want to fit 3 cities on here if I can. First one should probably be... Well, I know I'm going to build one here, or here. I should just make that happen. More population or more production? I think I'd rather have the... Yeah, the pop is more important. So let's put this stack here. Alright, you can... I'll just tell you to patrol, actually. Alright, there's another settler unit. I do not want another one after that. Fine with that now. Back to Pegasi, please. Alright, you head this way. Elemental armor is coming. I need to remember to give that guy a water walking. Doesn't have to be right now, but I'd rather squeeze it in while I'm thinking of it. More cute chimera. Whatever. Silly things. Okay, elemental armor. There you go, Bogchu. So that's all the nature spells I would have to give you. Let me get that water walking on the settler while I'm still thinking of it. Okay, and leaves life spells. Let's do them in order. Start with Bless. Then Endurance, which oddly enough isn't already on him. Holy Weapon is next. Head down here. You can just wait. You can... I suppose I should just try to figure out where the next spot's going to be right now, huh? It's going to be around here. I'll figure out the precise spot later. Okay, Unexplored Chaos Node. In you go. Great Drakes, figured as much. Oh, only 3 of them this time. It's not nearly as problematic. I don't actually have to be quite so judicious with my arrows. Okay, let's get Allura. Position. Okay, let's get the Sky Drake sort of off to the side here. Those guys are going to chase after visible units. options. My Skydrake might actually be in trouble here. Let's see if you can get the final blow on this. Nope. Worth a try, though. I did think of doing that. It occurred to me that I'm actually not sure I want to have that, because if you have one visible unit in a battle, especially against another mage, they are a lot less likely to cast Disenchant Area. They don't it's like they don't know that there are invisible units present. And he is magic immune, so I don't have to worry about him being directly targeted by certain things. I actually don't want a permanent invisibility on him. I might want to give it to him mid-battle for a particular purpose, but not constantly, I think. I think that would actually be a bad plan. Ugh. Yeah, when a Great Drake and a Sky Drake go up against each other, it's brutal. It's definitely brutal. Okay, so, first things first, this Great Drake is still at full health. Laura can almost finish them off, okay. Let's have Gunter definitely finish them off. And you can still just deal with some hounds. Please kill that Great Drake. Darn, that would have been so convenient. Not here, he got it. Alright, and I'm not nearly as concerned now. Although, I'll see if I can get a healing past the node. Nope, it was worth a shot. I'll just have you back off. Okay. Down in one. Oops. Oh, that's alright. Well, I doesn't even have to get that close. There we go. Gained 2 fame. A Chaos Spellbook! Whoa! Wow. Okay, that's huge, because that was a spell color I didn't have available yet. I didn't take any of those to begin with. That one book now means I can potentially have any chaos spell in the game researched. That just massively increased my potential score in this game. Massively. And don't think I won't get a good amount of chaos spells. They only added a small amount to my book. I mean, you can still see Spell of Mastery here. 2 cheap-to-research ones showed up. Yeah, and with only one, there's not going to be a whole lot that I can give. But here's the thing. Keep in mind that the entire game, Sisera has had Chaos books as well. 2 of them, in fact. So, now, when I bounce him, when I sack his tower, that's more potential spells that I can learn from him. As a matter of fact, it's even tempting, slightly, to try to make peace with him and actually do some trades and try to get some more chaos spells that way. That was huge. That was an enormous, enormous thing. That's going to be a massive help in my my goal for a 100% score. It was down 2 food, right? It's alright, I'll leave it that way. I'm creating more units anyway. Wow, okay. Well, there's really only one thing left for my, my Uber group to do. I could look for more nodes, there might be more nodes out there, but I think it's time. Once I get Bogtrue, up and active, once he is, fully, enchanted here, and it's just Holy Weapon, Holy Armor, and Lionheart, and then he's good to go. Sisera's Tower should be quite doable. I've got plenty of Pegasi floating around. I can have enough join in to give myself a full stack of 9. Then I can go against Sisera and see what happens. Hopefully, whatever does occur, I'll be able to punch through. That Skydrake is important. That Skydrake is very important to bring along. I need him visible. I need him at more health. He's essentially the decoy, amazingly enough. That will, and the Pegasi will help as well. Allow me to get my heroes up around where his forces are and get them to pop off before Sisera can really react to them. Hopefully Sisera won't think to cast a disenchant area, or if he does, it'll be too late. He might be potentially more powerful than I am, but I've got tactics and strategy and lots of spells. Okay, once again, I feel like I'm forgetting something. Yeah, it's around 1 AM, but I'm going to push it ahead just a tiny bit. No one strongly objects to make that happen. What I am going to do, this was what I was thinking of, I'm going to have Bogtrue start moving towards where everyone else is. Rather than have him just sit there at the capital waiting. I'm going to get him with the others sooner rather than later. Alright, I already have a Guardian Spirit on the way to that node, so really now it's just a matter of getting my units together and making a play for it. Okay, bank. I think the Alchemist's Guild is the one I want there more than anything else. Sage's Guild finished there. Yeah, Alchemist's Guild, a little more important than the University right now. Holy Weapon for Bogtrue! I don't actually want him to head to where the others are. I want him to head to where everyone needs to go. That is here. Let's use this node as a waypoint. So seems like a good spot. I'll tell you to go here, and then I'll figure out where the rest need to go from there. Yeah, you guys need to spend a turn in a friendly city to heal. 4. 5. Perfect. You guys head this way. Alright, so you've arrived. Yep, there won't be any overlap between this city and this one. Again, it doesn't look like there's going to be much here. In fact, the surveyors, yeah, max pop 6. But with the city enchantments cast, the desert is going to turn into grassland. It will be decidedly better. There's still no forest there, though, and that is unfortunate because I won't be able to build a sawmill or anything dependent upon that. But it will still be more population, more power, more buildings, etc. It'll still be worth the effort. Let's have you head to this tile here. Right, so where did Bogtrue wander off to? That is Bogtrue, right? Yes it is. And I believe I left off with Holy Weapon? Yes, you do not have Holy Armor yet. Okay. So Holy Armor, there you go. Last but not least, not by a long shot, Lionheart. That looks like that's going to be the turn. 245 for that? Yep. 51, that works. Chimera summoned. What's next? Well, I dropped frames at some point. I wonder when that happened. Eh. Aura of Majesty. Right. Look at these cheap spells. Research cost of 40. There you go, Bogtro. For these units to move here. So we'll turn that down all the way. That's still massive overkill. That's what happens when you get a new spellbook of it. The new color later on. I don't get to roll the surplus over to another spell, so yeah. Disrupt. Destroys a section of stone wall. Okay, you meld. Oh, let me see what that did. 11. Okay. There's another 16.5 power per turn. My base is up to 464. Where am I? Okay. Yep, go ahead and build it. I don't want to corrupt Sisra's lands because I thoroughly intend to take them over myself. Okay. And I need to get Stream of Life, if nothing else, cast there before it grows up. Where is Stream of Life right about now? It's right by my city space. There it is. Weird. I missed that. Oh, I need to do some alchemy. So I am almost at the gold cap here. Haven't bought things in a while. Let's go ahead and do some of this. 8,000 or so should suffice. Go. How's his supply looking? Yeah, capped. Yeah, I think I'm going to take, what, like half what he has for mana and gold when I sack him? So I'll probably end up hitting the cap when I bounce him. Yeah, it's gonna keep on going. If I find more nodes here on Mirror, it can go even higher. Doesn't seem like there are any around in here though, where Sisra's been spreading around. But there's still more land masses. I mean, just compare the Arcanus and Mirror Plains. Yeah, this. Lots of room for more land down here. There could still be more nodes. For all it, yeah, there could be some in here. All it takes is a single land tile. Like this is a nature node right here. So there might even be something buried in there for all I know at the moment. It's definitely worth looking. There might be one hiding up in here somewhere. I definitely want to get all of the black cleared away to make sure that I got all of them. Every single one of them will help tremendously. It will matter. Okay. Yeah, I've gotten all the black cleared out around in there. I sort of did that on purpose, looking to see if there are any nodes hiding within there, that sort of thing. Yeah, I took that Chaos node. I haven't melded with it, but I have taken it. Hey, Fireball! Fireball! Corruption. What the hey? I do not need any Clacon halberdiers at the moment. Thank you for the offer, though. Alright, Stream of Life. This was the new one I founded. Here you go. Pretty little fountain. And you can have Gaia's Blessing as well. Troll. You head here. Yeah, in fact, I already have a Guardian Spirit headed that way. Okay, Bogtrue, you got your lion heart, right? Yes, you did. So you're done. You're just basically waiting now. You go ahead and sit there for the time being. So I'm, waiting on my heroes to get themselves healed up. Yes, I'm gonna have some city spells to cast while I'm at it, too. They would actually travel a lot faster, come to think of it, if I left the Pegasus unit with them behind. So that only moves 3 panels a turn, 3 cells, 3 tiles. Okay, Ball of Fire. Research cost 160? Oh, Gaia's Blessing. Drop that first. Definitely don't want or need that to take 2 turns, so... Sing. Here he is. There you go. Nice and green. Okay, wow. Don't see that in my spellbook every day. Goodness gracious, Great Wall of Fire! Desecrates the target land square. Corrupted lands produce no food or minerals and can only be restored to production by the prayers of clerics or shamans. Or a Gaia's Blessing spell. Game. I happen to know a few things. Actually, I think nature's... Oh! Really? I forgot I had that. Interesting. Not that it's going to affect much here. No, wait 1 turn, please. Food shortage again. Oh, that was the last one I can get there. I'm gonna have to start getting farmers from other cities. Alright, so what do we cast now? Actually, I suppose it could be Nature's Cures, and then I could just redirect this stack. Won't have to visit the city after all. Although it's not going to be... Yeah, it's not going to actually slow things down at this point anyhow. I might just be casting something in order to break it. Is there some other cute thing that I could cast that I've been sort of, Yeah, I can't really think of anything else to cast. What is my current effective skill? 265, and I'm investing 325 a turn. Oh, wait, before I forget, 160 research points. Oh, glad I thought of that. Okay, there we go. Just to make sure we get that in 1 turn with no waste. And, yeah, let's just, oh, there it is. Artifact going, Sword of Phantasmal Haste Magic Immunity +3 to hit. There we go. I don't want it to take that long to cast, actually. That'll do. On the green! Player 1 starts to strike back. This is Nelsie's report. Hera summoned... Come on. Probably deciding what spell to cast next. Wall of Fire. Fireball, 560. Alchemist's Guild. Going... Do I want the Wizard's Guild here? I think I can wait on that a little bit. But, yeah, let's get an Animist's Guild going. Let's build the stables next. Still waiting that one out. Okay, you 3, 4. Dun, 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 dun. So, yeah, it's gotta be here. That's the spot. Go. Food shortage, which I will resolve here. Alright. I suddenly feel like I'm missing something again. Ah, research, right. 560. Half of that, 250, 30, 280? I can totally, do that. Actually, no, I can't. Okay. There we are. 2 turns for Fireball. Looks good to me. Got a Chaos book. Gentlemen, I bring you more corn! Dark Elf Priests. Wow. Okay. Huh. Yes. Thank you very much. I will gladly hire you. Ourselves a hamlet. Yes. Fantastic. Excellent, excellent units to have there. Purify close by if I want to clear out a corruption sooner. They can cast healing. They have a nice magic ranged attack. Yeah, this is I'm very happy to hire them on. Already got my groups for those heading down there. I just want you guys to actually, there's a tower right here. Let's just use that one. Whoa! Sistra had a unit there on the other plane. Towers exist on both simultaneously. They're a single tile. That was a minor hiccup there. Alright, just basically waiting for people to get to places. Try to make these turns as fast as I can. Yeah, it's not different at all! Just start buying buildings like mad at my new cities. That money can go away pretty quickly. Alright, so there's Fireball. I am getting close to the end here, but I'm also not expecting to get more spell books relatively quickly. Yeah, yes indeed. That is how you forget things. Wind walking. So let's see. 330. And I'm trying to figure out how much I would need to do that in 3 turns. And then a third of 42 is 14, so 346. Gonna have to remember that number for a bit. Stables. Oh, Animist's Guild requires something else too. An armory? I think it's an armory. Let's build the barracks. I'll only take a turn. Diversity. Thank you, I appreciate that. Mechanician's Guild. I want things built faster. Item enchanted. Sword of Haste. Crack. Boom. Don't need that. I suppose I could build equipment for Zaldron and Serena, actually. It's not like I need them mana, so whatever simply makes them better tower defenders would not be a bad idea at all. She's already got magic immunity built in there. A weapon for Serena would be nice. Of course, yeah, she's a ranged magic attack, and I can't give her a weapon that would improve improve that. That is unfortunate. But you can always make a good defensive sword. Just put a lot of enchantments on it or whatever. 520 in 2 turns is more than I can afford. That was sort of the problem. Huh, they're actually still occupying the same overlapping tile. It's weird. Ah. Weird. Very weird. Actually, so you know what we'll do? Let's occupy the space next to the tower. At least try to. See if we can get rid of those settlers. That's not working so well. Maybe Crack's Call? I'll get lucky? What? Oh, bloody hell, I didn't even target the proper unit. Or proper tile. Ooh, Doom Bolts! Someone's mean. There we go. No. Crack's Call, such a obnoxious little spell. They are actually getting damage in. Alright. So let me try Crack's Calling the Unicorns instead. No. It's an all or nothing spell. There we go! Oh, and he fled as a result of that. Damn. Yes, the solution is more nodes. You can't build a city directly on a tower. Okay, so you guys, I'm going to say done. Move on in, the water's fine. I'm about to take more nodes. 346. I'm actually able to hit that exactly. Is that, No, it's the rounding error, isn't it? Alright. One more notch then. That should definitely be enough. Yeah, 3 turns. Okay. What are my cities working on right now? Cities producing housing. Oh, you can't grow anymore. What a waste. Here. Trade goods instead. Man, it's probably been sitting that way for ages. I keep forgetting to check that. I'm used to Master of Orion 2, where it will automatically switch to trade goods from housing once population tops out. But this game, they didn't think of that. Cities producing housing. Oh, it's 1 desert tile out already. Builder's Hall, please. I'll buy that for you. I am not casting anything. Yeah, I think I may as well just make equipment for my heroes there, just in case Cicero makes a bum rush from my tower. Just have a better chance of defending it. I'm okay with the pieces that were already placed. Let me give Serena a sword that she can actually use. Now she already has magic immunity, right? Because that's on her chainmail? Yeah. Okay. Anywhere. So let me get something decent thrown together for her sword slot. Phantasmal and Haste. Hard to argue with those. She's a caster, so I'll give her spell skill, and can't go wrong with to hit. That'll do. That will do nicely. It's -7 mana is bugging me. There we go. Fix that. Less investment in skill, but I'm okay with that for now. Quite alright. Getting close to where I need to do more alchemy too. Alright, so this coming turn, my stack is in good shape. Just a few more turns before I get things along. Let's build a shrine. Builder's Hall. Here, have a granary. It's on the house. You guys can go ahead and patrol that. Oops. Did that just get buffered? Yeah, it did. That's okay. Trying to keep Sisra from building a new city. Okay, I want to send... all but one of these units to where Bogtrue is sitting to give me a full stack of 9. There you go. You meld. You meld. You wait. How did those other nodes go? Where exactly were they? Oh, you're a biggin. 18 there. That's 27 mana. And wow. 19. So yeah, 28.5 again. That one. I thought I made that joke earlier or something similar to it. Oh. It's all good. Right, so 684, half of that is 342. That's easy math. I can lower this again to there, I guess. 21 mana, huh? So I can probably lower that 2 notches. Perfect, came out even. Short 1 food. That must be fixed. Get a warning if I don't fix that. And if I still don't fix it, end turn. Someone's getting disbanded. Don't want that. I want no part of that. Okay. So I've got my team. I just now need to get it in position. And that will be the last thing I do. Pass or fail, I will be saving it off after that. Calling it a stream. There. Just a moment. Oh. Okay. So, let's give you a better new building here. Yeah, definitely the smithy. Once again, going for a farmer's market. You guys can just hang out there for now. This is apparently where Sisra wants to try to expand, so I'll hold him at bay there. Okay, still chugging along. Next up. Definitely running out of things to research, but that's sort of a good thing. At this point, I don't mind so much going for the Spell of Mastery. I'm not expecting more spell books to show up, although I might get more. But it wouldn't really affect me too much if I didn't. Yeah, if I ended up researching something after the Spell of Mastery, I'm probably going to be okay with that. Alright, Spell Award. 2,000, huh? Let's try to get research at just over 400. Yes, I need a temple for an Nemesis Guild. So that comes next. Smithy. Next up, Marketplace. I will buy that for you. There you go. Oh, Wolkit! Good to see you again. Yes. Yes, indeed. Yet another weekday. Master of Magic tonight. Normally I wouldn't be running it this late, but I'm getting very close to an epic battle, and that's what I'm going to end my stream with. So I am going to be at this for just a little bit longer. Had a good time to see that. There we go. Okay. Need to get enchantments going again. What am I currently casting? Create artifact. I can wait for that to finish, that's fine. It would be unpleasant if I didn't. Okay. Yeah. Still just kinda... Oh, I forgot to update my research. I knew I was forgetting something. Damn it, why didn't I listen to that? It's like the moment I hit end turn, I remembered. Urgh. I can make up for it a little later, I suppose. This is Master of Magic. Yeah, I have my little marquee here. If you're ever curious, some nights I do change what I'm playing fairly quickly, so I do try to keep that up to date. University? Is that what I want here? Let's get an Animist Guild. Nah, yeah, let's get an Animist Guild next. I think that's more important. Marketplace, so that I can get a farmer's market, which I will also buy. Got plenty of money. Plenty of it. Down there. Troll. Alright. Now I really need to decide exactly where this city's going to be. A lot of that desert is actually going to tidy up. It does have a forest present. Yeah. Yeah, that will not overlap with this city. Yeah, that's the spot. That's where I'm building it. Okay. You're still waiting for the others to arrive. Alright. I'm gonna cast Stream of Life twice on each of them first. That one's more important, otherwise I'm gonna have massive unrest right from the very beginning. Okay. You don't feel bad about that. I've actually had to point out the fact that I do have a marquee quite a few times. So yeah, it does seem to get overlooked. Yeah, I don't complain about that at all, really. Because I mean, if you don't see that, it's probably because you're watching the game, and that's a good thing. You know, it's like the game is drawing your attention. It's like, oh, what game is that? It's like, well, yeah, you can look a little to the right, and I'm telling you, but it's nice to know that you're focused. So I'm perfectly fine with that. Just one of those things I've come to observe. Oops, that was incomplete alchemy, but that's all right. All right. Cicera has moved his summoning circle to his tower. It's almost as if he knows something's up. So whatever it is that he's going to be summoning next is going to be spawned there. 3 has made a level. Nice. Farmer's market in place. You do not need to be a farmer, not by any stretch of the imagination. Okay. I think next up... Yeah, let's take the oh, that's right, I can't build a sawmill here. That's right. Shrine it is, and I will buy that for you. There we are, Sword of Haste. There you go, Serena. That should be of some value, at least. Sort of an unusual method, but it's something. Boosted the spell skill. Okay, time to get some streams of life going before those outposts become hamlets and I have nothing but rebels within. That would be unpleasant. There are the city spells. Stream of life. Almost there. Almost there. You're almost to where I can get some roads going. Effective skill is 275. Yeah, my power base is 530 right now. I keep forgetting to look at research. What would happen if I just plain did that? Out of curiosity. 3 turns, and it wouldn't be terribly efficient, so I'm going to want to change that after 2. Ruler, oh, there we go. Temple. Alright, that allows for an Animus Guild. Okay. Not that it's terribly useful, but definitely the food alone is going to be worth it. And I will pay for that. Shrine here, next up temple. I will pay for that as well. Stream of life spell. That needs to go here. Okay, they have gathered together. They're going to need one more turn. Because the Pegasi are pooped. And then this is their destination. That big old battle should make for a good conclusion. Stream, hopefully it will be a successful one. So I'll say done for now. Can patrol. Yes, this is essentially Sid Meier's Civilization meets Magic the Gathering. That's how this game seems to regularly be described. Said you panel away, I guess. Food shortage. This is the city where I deal with that. Mana is slightly under. I don't care. 778, 2 turns. Half of that is 350 and 35. That's 385. And 4, 389. So that should be enough to still, yeah, spell Warden 2 turns. Looks good to me. I need another stream of life. So how are these guys doing? Alright, so you've got your stream of life, and you'll be getting one. Oh, did I build that one first? That's alright, it won't take me 3 turns to cast. It'll take me at most 2. You do get to roll over skill, as it were, from one turn to the next, as far as investing mana into spells. Shield of the Wraith form! That's amusing and all, but I'll pass on that. Thank you. Don't really need that. Animist's Guild. Nice. Don't need that farmer. How about a nice Wizard's Guild? Definitely want the research points now. Shrine here. Let's get a temple added to that. 6 turns, you can build it yourself. Temple. We'll need a stables for the Animist's Guild. 20 turns, I will buy that. And now to put the Stream of Life on the other one. There we are. Yes. Okay. That is your target. I'm going to move you carefully with the keyboard, because I do have to cut across the continent at one point. It's a full stack. Let's see if I can hold the tower spot. He has fled. What? Oh, what are they, troll settlers? It's like, how did he flee onto the water? It's because the race of those settlers is amphibious. This is probably just gonna eat a fireball. They lived. Getting a little silly, honestly, there. Yeah, 1995. The year is on my marquee as well. Yeah, this is, this game is all but legendary at this point. Yeah, they're trolling me. They're definitely trolling me, yes. I see what you did there, Jesendar. Yeah, this guy's blessing is all I really need to cast next. Yeah, there really isn't a way to not have them flee, except for completely surrounding them. Give them no place to flee to. Well, that, and every time they tell them to flee, there's a percentage chance they'll just lose the unit outright. So if you keep going after them, eventually they'll just vanish. But, yeah, it's not exactly a guaranteed thing. Alright. Wow, this is taking longer than I would have liked, but it's definitely a very clear set number of turns before it's gonna... Oh, wow! So here's a battle. Pegasi versus Chimera, huh? I don't know, this could end up going either way. Well, I know this much. As the defender, I get to cast the first spell, take the first turn. And I am casting Dispel Magic. No, it's not Dispel Magic, is it? It's Counter Magic that I want. Yeah. Full power Counter Magic. Try to minimize Sisra's interference here. Let's try to, shoot out some of these guys. Come on. I have to aim for the ground underneath them. This is actually, taking a short while. Nice. No healing for you, Sisra. That's the perfect range to shoot them from. I shall do so. Actually, let me cast a healing on this unit. There we go. Right, this is the damaged one. He got it off that time. Ow! So at melee, he's pretty good. They have a breath weapon. What is the best approach to take here? Everybody present flies. That eliminates a few options. I can summon an air elemental, I suppose. Some magical reinforcements, as it were. No healing for you. Where am I from? I am living in Rhode Island, in the United States. I'm on the East Coast. Once again, no healing for him. Whew. Really? Really? Come on. Oh, they got the air elemental. I suppose I can just cast another one. Nice. There we go, there's another unit gone. Oh. Counter magic working like a charm. It ought to. I invested very heavily in dispel capabilities. That did not go so well. Rather than... Yeah, you know what? I think I am going to, stick another air elemental on him. Looks like you're reduced to melee. So are you. Ugh. Yeah, looks like I'm losing this one. But it would be nice to reduce the enemy force as much as possible. Damn. I even lost a fame for that. It was a big battle. Well, that's Spell Ward researched. 250 research points would be a nice round number for that. Of course, that'll take 9 turns. I can get it in less than that. Actually, 225, that's a multiple of 9. Multiple of 3. Oh, it's 750. It's way too much. Shinwood has grown into a hamlet. There's the stables, Animist Guild, Enjoy. Okay, go there. Yeah, that's the spot. Troll. And head there as well. Huh. Now how did I end up with a... Oh, this is the tower here, right? No? Click plane real quick. No, the tower is here. You ended up getting bounced back, separated from the rest there. 375. Thank you for that. That'll actually be very convenient, I think. Maybe what I should do here is make this unit buffer. Here we are. Give it, say, Lionheart. see, what else can I give you? Invisibility. Cicera's going to have to waste a lot of mana on a disenchant area if he wants that to go away. I can take my time now. Haste. Got rid of that one. Out of that, huh? Holy armor, holy weapon? Chimera are creatures of chaos, aren't they? Let's put Bless on the Pegasi as well. And let's see if that'll do it. Oh. Darn. Well, he did get rid of, 2 more units while he was there, so, I suppose I'm okay with this. Yeah, these two aren't in range of each other. Of life. Okay. Yes, time to get you building things. Here, have a builder's hall. I'll just buy that for you straight up. Dun dun. Dun dun dun. Yeah, I think it's going to end up being here-ish. Make the most of the land that's available. Best production. I better pop there, curiously. Here we're going to start getting overlaps with that other city, so it needs to be here or below. 11 if I build it there. Alright, I guess I'll put it in that tile then. Okay. That is our objective. I do not want any other battles in between. I don't want to attack anybody. Man, is he gonna have a total wall of units? I don't mind so much if he attacks me. That's actually sort of okay. That's a lot of extra food, but I'm okay with that. I'd rather not mess with it. The surplus gold is going to be more than a little overkill right now anyhow. Right now, more than anything else, my skill determines my throughput. That's my big bottleneck right now. It's how much I can possibly spend on a turn. It's not the actual costs of things. Okay, you know what? Go ahead and build city walls. That's probably the most important thing for you to have right now, oddly enough. I'll just go ahead and buy them. You can have a granary, which I will pay for. His blessing can go here. Need another guy's blessing. Alright, please tell me I can fit through here. What the devil? Seriously? What is up? Here, I'm probably just going to tell them to patrol. Alright, finally. Build a road, please. You, a new outpost. Nice. Spreading the glove, or something. Okay, city wall here. And at this point, you can pretty much take your sweet time building things. Yeah, I'll just start with the library. Granary. Yep, sawmill. Buy that for you. Guy's blessing is going here. There we are. That'll start clearing all that desert away. And I have yet another outpost to work on here, so I will. Oh, and about to have another one there too. So stream of life, please. Keeping me busy here. There it is. Learn new spells. Things keep moving around on me. Need 2 streams of life now. Ugh. Well, gotta go through something here. Do I go where I'm likely to get a point of fame? Or do I go where the opponent's actually likely to retreat or something? Well, this is the tower, right? Yeah, okay. Gotta go through something. Holy weapon. Oh, he has holy arms cast, doesn't he? Ooh, vulnerability on that one. They regenerate too. I'm not too concerned about this, but yeah, I don't want any surprises either. Number one thing I want to cast here is a counter magic, which is best at full power. Take that out there. I'll have that Skydrake charge. Alright, Bogtrue. Time for you to actually participate in battle! Well done. Let's have Gunter go after this flank. Nice. Pegasai, advance 2 spaces and fire. Laura can get up right close to the personal. Just not at point blank. Fire. And the opponent has fled. And I even gained a fame for that. Nice. Okay, you guys can patrol there. Continue to gather Pegasai there. Alright, that is a sizable amount. That I'm willing to turn off, as it were. Okay. Only a surplus of 3 now. Much better. Let me a couple more alchemies in real quick. More prosperity! He's putting that spell everywhere. There's no kill like overkill or something, apparently. Uh-oh. Ooh! Hello! You're fun. Yeah, sure, come along. I'll do something with you. What? I don't know, but I'll do something. Sawmill, Foresters Guild. I will buy that. Stream of Life spell. Right. You go there. And I think I need another Stream of Life spell down here. Then 2 more Gaia's Blessings for same. Okay. Yes. The tower is in range this turn. Looks like we've got a clear shot at it. So, big epic battle will ensue this turn. I don't have anyone else to move? Oh, I did. Alright. So what actually is in there? We have a hero, a rogue, okay. A shaman, and a bunch of chimera. This should go well. In Rhode Island, when someone says a couple, it means 2. In Maryland, when someone says it, they mean somewhere between 2 and 5. Probably. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Here goes. As the defender, he gets to cast the first spell. I guess he got cocky and decided he didn't need to cast anything. Well, he's gonna regret that decision. Because first and foremost, I'm putting counter magic out there. Help prevent whatever else he might be doing. Best thing for the Skydrake to do is charge, actually. Jester, huh? Jester the Rogue. No equipment. Holy weapons on him, but that's about it. Alright, Bogtrue... Right, I don't want him adjacent to an enemy unit this turn. That is a recipe for disaster. Tried to buy a couple of donuts, the cashier asked how many you wanted. Well, from a cashier, I would expect that, to want to hear an exact number. I can almost sort of respect that. Now, if I have Gunter go here, right in front of the gate, yeah, he could probably deal with Jester in one shot. The problem is that the enemy is always going to want to fill that space in front of the gate. And if I leave Gunter sitting there, they will see him. They'll move a unit and see that there's someone invisible present. That would be a bad thing. So Gunter is actually going to circle around to the other side. Pegasus can certainly try to deal with the hero there. Oh wow, that went quite well. Let's thin the numbers down. Yeah, that was pretty. Oops, that was 3 spaces. Oh, no damage there. And lastly, we have Eerie. Might be able to deal with Jester in one shot. What remains anyway, yes. Okay. Right. So Gunter can sneak in on the side here. Deal with them. I can't resist. What are they gonna do about a Skydrake? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Survived that. Alright, Bogtrue. Take it you've got them. Oh yeah, easily. There. Side 2 spaces. Yeah, exactly. You can't make an assumption of that that regard. You guys are funny. Grrrr! Grrrr! And that is Sisera bounced out of his tower. I guarantee you he is not defeated, he is merely banished. He has way too much mana, far too many cities for him to quit. I do not wish to completely destroy this city. I want the fame. Yes. And I want the city itself. Yep, banishes, not defeats. The game is not over. Now cast the Spell of Return. But until that's done, he's off the map. Won't have to deal with him casting any more spells. And I now have True Sight. Oh, that is perfect. That is perfect. So I can now give my heroes illusions immunity. That is a huge load off. If there are any more sorcery nodes kicking around, I don't have to worry about the heroes going in there now. That's Yeah, that's huge. That was one of the real big things, one of the real weaknesses that my hero still had dealt with now. So I'm glad to see that. Whew. My mana count has hit the cap. Just from looting him. It's like, yeah, I think you take half of what they had for mana when you boot them out of their tower. So yeah, I had a little over 15,000. So yeah, I just hit the cap. I would actually do alchemy the other way now if it mattered. All right, so with Sisera at least temporarily off the map, I now have a golden opportunity to try to blitzkrieg his cities. He can't cast spells anymore, not while he's off the map. So, as much as I can take from him as quickly as I can take it from him would be the way to go. Mind you, I can cast Time Stop and simply try to hold him at bay that way. And that's probably a very fine thing to do. But regardless, this 4-hour session has gone to 5 hours now. Yes, yes, Cortiras. The chat lag is real. Oh, ousted heroes, putting them in there. You guys fly, right? Yeah, of course you do. Chances are one of these cities down here could use some extra defense. In fact, they both go. You are. Yeah. Let's put you three in here. Let's wake you guys up. You back inside. You patrol. You can meet up here. I'm just going to finish up everything I would need to do for this turn. And then save it off and call it there. Need that farmer. Not sure how or why that happened. I actually have a massive amount of extra food, probably because it's all in this city I just took over, right? Yeah, lots of rebels. I have myself a troll city now. Trolls famously are naturally regenerative. They gain 1 hit point per turn during battle, and after a battle, they go back to full health. Even if they died, if you still won the battle, they come back to life. So yeah, they're pretty damn strong in that regard. They do grow slowly, and they are limited. Some of the things that they can't build. No shipyards. Okay, so no banks. No sages guilds either, or miners guilds. Ugh. Alright, well, I don't need a shipwrights guild. The only reason... I have no need for boats. I have no need to pay for maintenance on that. Only reason I would build that is to then build a shipyard, which is a prerequisite for a merchant's guild. If they can't build shipyards, I can't build those, so forget it. In this city... actually, trade goods is probably the best thing to have them build, honestly. Unless I wanted to free up some space, build some units. Oh, they're not even gonna let me look at their stats right now. War mammoths. Ooh. At any rate, I'll be putting Stream of Life here to deal with those rebels soon enough. And then Gaia's Blessing because I'm like that. I do still need a small extra amount of food. That will not come from there. Yep, those are maxed out on farmers, so it will come from here. Okay, only 4 mana down. I want to check on research. Yeah, definitely. Take care, Jesendar. Yeah, sorry to have kept you up a little excessively late there. Yeah, I'll be signing off shortly. I'll see if there's anyone worthy of a host. If anyone out there is interested in a raid, I can set one of those up. Otherwise, yeah, I'll. If this won't be taking much longer at all, just a couple of minutes here. 1065 returns. 533 research might actually be possible for me now. Yes, it is. Pretty much just enough, too. So that will reduce that to 2 turns. Looks good to me. Okay, and at this point, that's it for the turns. Stream of Life already set there ready to come. I can just save this off and call it there. Right, yes. So, next session, obviously, is going to be sort of the Blitzkrieg mop-up, in a sense. It's epic and all, but let me turn that down for a bit. Hopefully, yeah, I'll probably be taking the time stop route just to show that off, mainly. That's really, really nice how that can function. And with my strategy in particular, that's particularly exploitable, I guess you might say. And that is something I would like to show off on stream, actually. So I will probably be taking the time stop approach. And I will almost certainly be reducing Sisra's holdings on Mirror to nil. And I'll probably, just to be on the safe side, leave him with maybe 2 or 3 cities on Arcanus, just so that I don't end up leaving him with no valid place to return to. And once he does return, I'll probably take care of all of his cities except his tower, and then simply strand him there, siege him, as it were, and then get the Spell of Mastery cast and win the game that way. And by that point, hopefully, I should have already claimed all of the nodes on the map, expanded out enough extra cities and whatnot. I'm not thinking 1 week more will suffice. It will probably take 2, maybe 2.5. And if it does come to 2.5, I do actually have a backup plan for what I'll do the second half of that day. I'll show off the Simtex game that few people remember. The company only ever made 4 games, and most people know the 3 that begin with Master of. But I do actually have all 4, and I will show you the 4th. And that should be enough time to actually play a full game of it. Actually, 2 hours will suffice for that. So, yeah, this game will resume on Wednesday next week, 9 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. If you are so inclined, I will gladly see you there. Tomorrow, of course, Throwback Thursday, starting again at 9. I don't know what theme I'm going to do. An interesting theme came to mind earlier. I don't think I'm going to be able to throw together enough to make it happen tomorrow, though. So I'm going to put that one on the back burner. It would be... the theme is bad math. Games where some numerical system like points or lives or something is exploitable because the programmers, well, were apparently bad at math. But that's going to be at some point in the future. If there's some more straightforward idea that someone would like to see happen, send me a message here on Twitch, or I'm also on Twitter. I am at the Zotmeister. The is important. And I may just use it. Otherwise, I'm sure I'll come up with something. It's not that difficult. And Friday will be the usual, whatever happens, happens. So hopefully I will see you sometime later. If not, take care. Either way, never forget to play.